Welcome back to my page, YouTube. This is 365 days of writing a short story until I become a better storyteller and a better artist. Yesterday was the rough draft. Today is the revised version of Caged Bird. It's a little more structured. It sounds a little better. It flows a little better. And yeah, Caged Bird. The echoing screech of a rusted door followed by sharp ringing that felt like knives piercing his eardrum. No choice but to obey the wake up call. Free will has been lost to the sands of time. A routine sigh as his eyes peeled open. The underside of the top bunk rattled, shook, creaked, and cracked like brittle tree branches. A pair of feet dangled from overhead. The sudden thump of a massive weight dropped through the air, landing on the surface, grunting and clearing his throat like a wildebeest. The space was compressed, similarly to a kitchenless studio. The space was divvied up. The room was divvied up and marked as territory with one actual designation. With one mutual designation, my bad. A box of letters peeked from underneath his bed, decorating a few inches of cold wall space with collages of destinations, beautiful models, Bible passages, and tally marks etched into the concrete. 2047. An unbroken trickle sounding like rows of pennies dropping into the water. Psst, drip, drip, with a face void of expression. There are some things no man could ever get used to. He sat up, shifting towards a small window, then leaned forward to gather himself. Bottles of cleaning solutions occupied a corner. For a tight space, he made sure it was sterile. He stood up, squeezing stretch from his neck and arms. The popping noises cascaded down to his toes, finally dropping to the floor, his arms bent outwards, forming a diamond within his hands. He took a deep inhale, reciting numbers as he pushed up from the floor and back down that didn't cease until 200. White sheets parachuting to all four corners of the mattress. At the foot of the bed was deliberately folded, creaseless blankets and a white pillow on top. A faint jingling of keys could be heard moving closer. A group of guards mentioned the dorms. The group of guards monitored the dorm's walkway, popping in to check the cells. They pulled a man from his cell on the left wing of the dorm, like an inanimate. He did like an inanimate. Like they pulled him out of. They pulled a man from his cell, located on the left wing of the dorm. He was like an inanimate object, but that's just a Monday. During chow time, the caged birds marched towards the cafeteria like Arctic penguins of various sizes, backgrounds, hues, and creeds. And the cold floors were also likened to walking on thin ice. One wrong glance, one wrong gesture, posturing, one utterance of a certain word, or just being the runt could cause enough friction to strike up a blaze of aggression. Reaching for a steel tray, proportions were served by both staff and volunteers. Basic carbs and nutrients, nothing fancy, just organized. Flashbacks, flashbacks, a flashback transferred him to his high school, to a high school setting, only for a brief moment. His eyes darted in multiple directions, scanning for his eyes darted in multiple directions, scanning for the most secluded table. He spotted his perch. Heavily he walked. He's earned his respect. No one bothered him. Plopping down, shielding his meal like it's the year 10,000 BC, tearing pieces off and scarfing it down. A few tables over, a newcomer frantically searched for a seat, softly asking for space. A senior in the cage ignored his requests, but he persisted with a cowardly grimace. The senior's chewing ceased. He towered over him. In a white haze, the newbie slid across the floor. His body stiffened from the impact. The guards collected him like luggage, and the cafe carried on like it's business as usual. After chow ended, the young man decided to visit the library, a place none of the beasts dared to enter. They stopped at the threshold as if there was an incantation that warded them off. The timed sessions only last for an hour. He planted his focus deep within the pages, making sure not 1 second was spilled. 8 p.m. Lockdown crept closer like a thief. A folded, a folded sheet of paper contained a list of numbers. The first three didn't get a response. Slowly, his aggression recounted. The last number dialed. They picked up. You have a collect call from Demetrius Jones. To accept this call, press 5. To ignore this call, press 6. The automated voice instructed. Beep. Hello? A man picked up. Yeah, what's up, boy? These are the only moments he smiled. It's been a few years since he last spoke with him. Every time he tried to call, another AI system answered, saying, the number you have reached has been disconnected. I've been good. And that's crazy. I literally just paid my phone bill. I lost my job not too long ago, but I'm good. School, work. Me and mama was just talking about you the other day. He nodded his head in silence, nodding his head. Yeah, I was wondering what happened, and thanks for the money. And thanks for the money too. I needed that. Man, love. But yeah, how are you feeling? His brother asked. Okay, did I say that this is day 20? What's day 20? Today the 20th? Oh, it's the 27th. My bad. Another day down, another brick on the pyramid. Walk up to the ladder of success, becoming a better writer, artist, storyteller. Yeah, just gotta keep going.